Hi, I'm Colleen Hall, and this is Delaney, and we are doing an interactive writing lesson. We are extending our shared reading lesson from last week, and we are going to do an interactive writing lesson that sequences the events of the story that we read, The Gossip Monster. So we'll write about the beginning, middle, and end of the story. So to get us started, and for the time constraints, we did this graphic organizer earlier in the week for details of the story. So we did in the beginning of the story what happened, and then what happened, and then the events that happened at the end of the story, the conclusion. So we got our ideas and organized them together in order to make this interactive writing lesson successful. So Delaney did this work earlier this week, and I'm going to have you hold on to your graphic organizer, and we're going to talk about what happened and use those transition words. So at the beginning of the story, what happened with Jamie and Del, and then what happened, kind of what was the main conflict, and then what happened at the end of the story, so the conclusion. Okay, so with this story, The Gossip Monster, Delaney, we're going to do this together. So I'm going to write a couple of words, and then we're going to switch out, and then you're going to write some words. So at the beginning of the story, to kind of hook your reader into what we're writing, how would you start off? Like, what would your first, maybe opening line be?
Del wasn't really nice to Jamie.
Del wasn't.
She was upset with it, and she kind of wants to blame stuff on him that he didn't do.
So for our first line, is that going to hook our reader in? So Del wasn't very nice to Jamie. Would we want to say in the beginning of the story so we can let the reader know that where we are in the sequence? Do you think so? So maybe we'll write in, and we have to write a little bigger than we normally would for this. In the beginning of the story. So I want you to take a turn. You just said, what did you just say?
Del was not nice to Jamie.
Del wasn't very nice to Jamie. So what do we do? Very good. You capitalize the D in Del. Del wasn't Okay, what are we missing at the end of this sentence here? What's a very important piece? Very good, a period. So I'll write a little bit of the next one. So in the beginning of the story, Del wasn't nice to Jamie. Okay, what else happened? He made fun of Jamie.
And what did he call her?
Why don't you look at your graphic organizer, have that ready. He called her, remember she had the flu.
Yeah.
What did he call her? Because she had the flu.
Calls her
Jeremy.
Yeah,
remember?
Jeremy.
So we'll just say he called her names. Del called her names. Okay, so this is the beginning of the story, and then we want to talk about what happens next, kind of that body of the story. So what words would we use to kind of transition from the beginning to the middle of the story?
We could put, after that, maybe?
After that, or we could say, what do we have there? What did you say there?
And then?
And then, so we could say, then. Okay, what do we have in our then area? So we put then, comma, what is on there?
Jamie saw Del in the principal's office with the crying kid and his doll, and she assumed that he beat up that kid.
Right, that's very good, because remember, I don't know if you remember this, but one of the vocabulary words was assumption. So she made the assumption that he was in trouble because he beat another kid up, right?
Yeah.
So we want to say, then what happened? Jamie
made an assumption.
Made an assumption And I think I'm going to underline assumption since it's an important word. You think that's a good idea? And then Jamie made an assumption. Why don't you go ahead and write that, what was her assumption? Is this a capital T? That's okay. Oh, you could have just, here, yeah, there we go. Perfect. That.
Del beat up a little kid.
And why? Can you write why she made that assumption? What did she?
He's usually not.
What did she see? Where did she see Del?
In the principal's office.
In the principal's.
Little boy crying.
Yeah. So then Jamie made an assumption that Del beat up a little kid. I would say, what transition word would be good here? Because.
Because.
And then, why did she make that assumption?
There was a.
What did she see with her
There
eyes?
was a kid crying by him.
Because she saw him in what?
The principal.
That would be good.
How do you spell principal?
P-R-I. And what's next? Pal. Oh, very good. And the principals. So if the principal owns that office, what do we do with that? Principals.
Office.
Principals. But what goes there if she's the owner of the office? What is up here? What is that called? Apostrophe. In the principals. There you go. Okay, thank you. So then, after she saw him in the principal's office, what did she start doing with her friends?
Gossiping about him.
Gossiping.
And then I think that we should underline gossiping.
I think so too. Thank you. Jamie started to gossip. Thank you for reminding me of that. To gossip. And then when you gossip about someone and it's not true necessarily, what is that called?
Rumor.
And rumor. Jamie started to gossip, and that's another vocab word. Spread rumors about who?
Del.
About Del. Do you think we would do a period or an exclamation point?
Well, you want to make it seem more interesting, I'd say an exclamation point.
Okay, let's do that.
That's a really, really big
pretty
story.
Pretty shocking thing. Okay, so in the beginning of the story, Del wasn't nice to Jamie. Del called her names. Then, because we're going to the middle of the story, Jamie made an assumption, vocab word, that Del beat up a little kid because she saw him in the principal's office. Jamie started to gossip and spread rumors about Del. Okay, so now we're nearing the end. So grab your graphic organizer and let me know what word we would say after the rumors spread. Finally, thank you. So after the rumors, we'll underline rumors, spread, comma, Jamie. And what was that word again?
Jamie.
You just
Finally.
What did Jamie finally figure out and do on your graphic organizer? What does it say? Let's talk about it before we write it out.
It says, Jamie finds out the truth about Del's dad and apologizes to Del for starting a rumor.
Okay, so we can write that out. Jamie finally, I'll say finds, read to me, out the Truth. Okay, and then you can finish it out. Finds out the truth about what? About Dell's dad. So read it while you're writing it.
About Dell's dad.
Uh-huh.
And said that she was sorry.
And she said she was sorry. Okay, what punctuation goes at the end there? Very good. Okay, so this tells us the sequence of the story. So we did in the beginning, then, and then what's this word?
Finally.
Finally. So that gives us all the parts of the story. We also underlined some of these bell-ringing words, rumors, assumption, gossip, vocab words that we talked about. And it describes some of the characters' feelings, like when, who wasn't very nice to who?
Dell wasn't very nice to Jamie at the beginning.
At the beginning, and then who wasn't very nice to who in the middle?
Jamie.
Right. And then at the end, everybody apologizes and things are better. So that is our interactive writing lesson. So thank you, and we had a good time with this one, didn't we?
Yes.
All right, take care.